You guys, I'm so excited about Seint's new product, the Fig Lip and Cheek. This is the collection. This is the quad palette. And there she is. Here's Fig. And that is Angel. It comes in a collection. I really hope this stays permanent. This reminds me very much of Royal and a little bit of Renaissance as well. It's a semi-gloss formula and you will see it in action. I'm going to do some mixing and whatnot. I am going to do my makeup. I only have mascara on right now. And as you know, my channel, I work mainly with two lines, Beauty Society and Seint Makeup. By the way, my name is Lisa. I'm an esthetician. I've been an esthetician for 23 years and my channel is all about helping you with your skincare and makeup. Okay. First, I'm going to start with my base, and I have been loving this Sheer Joy Tinted Moisturizer, especially for the summer. Beauty Society has skincare infused makeup. All of my information is down below. Take a look at it. Everything is on my link tree. You can contact me, either text message me or email me. Everything is on my link tree, and my text service number is also going to be down below separately so you could get to that quicker. We can chat about your skin, what it is that you're looking for, what you want to improve, what your issues are, and I could put together a skincare regimen for you. Skincare regimen from Beauty Society has been a game changer for me. My customers because I started with Seint, and then I've been using all different types of skincare. And then I finally started to use Beauty Society, which has given me the most incredible results, especially on my under eyes. And my customers that have tried Beauty Society have been overjoyed with their results too, which is why I want to share it with everybody. So here is the Sheer Joy, and this is the tinted moisturizer. You can see like how serum-y it is, because it is a serum. There's hyaluronic acid in here. There are peptides in here, which actually improve collagen production, and they've been clinically proven to improve collagen production. So you can see how sheer that is, but it's giving me a tint. And some people like to use this with a sponge or a brush. I love using it like this because it's super quick and it's like a skincare product, but it does give me the lightest tint and you get the skincare benefits. I even put it on my eyelids too. All right, so after that, I'm actually going to go into the Seint Balm on my under eyes. And it seems kind of weird, but I do put it on over the serum and it works really well because I'm going to use a little bit of concealer. Okay, first of all, these quad palettes, I absolutely love them. The one that comes with the Fig collection is so pretty and it kind of feels like a satin finish, and I just love the size of it. It's this way. I love the size of it because you can configure these however you want. And of course the two tins, this is just very compact and really easy for your purse. And then I have another one which they do still have available to buy just the palette itself, and this one is one of the past ones that they had, but here I have Summer Love because I've been mixing it with Fig for a lip color that's like a blotted lip color, which I love. You'll see me do that at the end. And I have a Demi, and then here is my balm. You can configure these however you want. So the smaller tints even fit in here. You could do 4 of those or configure it just like this, however you wish, which is what I love about Seint, is it's fully customizable. So here's the balm, and I like to use this on my under eyes before any concealer, whether it's cream concealer or regular liquid concealer, which sounds blasphemous because I haven't used liquid concealer. Like Tarte Shape Tape was getting like really chalky on me, and that's why I ended up switching over to cream makeup, which I love cream makeup just in general. Seint has cream makeup, one compact system, and then Beauty Society even has cream makeup, but they also have liquid makeup, but it is all skincare infused. This kind of has like a custard-like finish, and it doesn't crease on my eyelids when I put it on my eyelids. And now, because of my skincare, my dark under eye circles are essentially gone. There's a little bit of baggage still going on. I'm hoping that the skincare will further help that, but it has already helped that tremendously. So I don't need as much Demi or concealer in general on my under eyes, which is insane. So I need the littlest bit of this stuff. And you could even do like spot correction, like around other parts of your face, of course. But the only way that I could describe this is that it feels custard-like. It doesn't feel chalky like most water-based concealers that stay for a long period of time, like the Tarte Shape Tape. Now, I have been using one that is the closest to my skin tone, because that is another tip. As we get older, anything too bright could actually accentuate fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet, and texture. It's not for me anymore. So here's my blend brush, one of my favorite brushes from Seint. And that's it. I'm just kind of smush it and smooth it all around. And that's all I need, just those few dots. And look at how like natural that looks. That's it. And it just gave me like a little bit more coverage. Any blueness that I might still have, any shadowing, but I don't have as much as I did before because of how this Beauty Society, especially the Immortal Eyes and our little secret serums, have drastically improved my under eyes. It's crazy, from the baggage and discoloration. I still have a little bit of it, but it's a lot better than it was before. So I have been trying my darndest to use the littlest amount of makeup possible, and because, you know, warmer months, what have you, and I have been succeeding. Like, look at this sheer tint coverage. You can still see some things poking through, so I am going to supplement with some of my Demi, which you could look at my other videos. I have a lot of videos on Demi technique, and I'm going to do some spot correction after I do the rest of my makeup, which is going to be minimal. All I'm going to do now, I'm not going to do any contour, nothing like that. Literally, I'm just going to put on some Bella bronzer, which is from Seint, which is one of my favorite bronzers. I would say it is definitely in my top 3 because of how sheer it is and how easy it goes on. I'm going to use my blend brush. And look at that. How pretty and easy. That's all you got to do. And the cream stays supple on your skin and just gives me a little bit of sun-kissed. Oh, my fan. Oh, this always happens to me, like when I start filming. I hope it's not too distracting. So, you could build it up a little bit more, and then I also like to go down my chest, so I'm going to dab into the Bella bronzer a little bit more in order to make everything a little bit more uniform. You could use your blush and bronzer brush for this because it is a lot thicker and a lot fluffier, but when you want super light coverage, the blend brush is so nice and easy to use. So I haven't had any creasing on my eyelids using this, and it stays all day, and I don't cake it on. I just want a little bit of a smoother eyelid and a little bit more of a muted, any, you know, discoloration that's up here. I'm going to tap into my Bella bronzer with my blend brush, and I'm just going to use that to warm up around my eyelids here. So on the days that I don't want to wear eyeshadow, this is a very easy fix, especially if I wanted to take this along with me for later touch-ups. It is so easy just to have like a few of these tins with me, and that's it. Bing, bing, boom. Oh, that's better. Okay. All right, now let's get into Fig, because I really want to use this with my blend brush, and I'm going to show you how I do the draping of the blush. You could keep this very dramatic if you want, like really build it up, or mute it down. And I really hope that this becomes a permanent part of the collection in Seint, which I kind of have a feeling it will. But here is Fig. Look how gorgeous that is for the fall. And then, of course, you could even really sheer it out, and it becomes like a very muted sheer version of the full-on swatch. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and then the formula of it is a semi-gloss, so it is not as firm as the satin, and it is not as slippy as the gloss. It's in between, so it goes on beautifully with the blend brush. So I literally just tap a couple of times, and this is enough. Watch. You see how pigmented it is just with those 2 little taps that I just did. And this is how I've been wearing it. Even in the summertime, in the fall, I could build this up a little bit more, but look how pretty. And then I'm going to do the other side, of course. See, I tend to kind of go a little bit overboard. So I'm going to drape it up here, and you see like the more sheer that you get, the less super plummy it is. But if you concentrate it more, of course, more of the plum comes through. And you see how I have like a couple of these irritations on here that I'm going to try to tackle with the Demi right after this. Okay, it's like right on my blush line, so I hope it works, but I'm going to give it a try. And this side, though, looks a lot better because I don't have that situation going on over here. I still struggle with adult acne. I know that there's a lot of you out there that do as well. It's a very common problem. Man, is it irritating, especially during the summer months. Okay, so my quad palette, like I was saying, I have some Demi here, and I'm hoping that I chose the right one. Sometimes I either use Y1 or Y01. Again, all of my information is down below if you're interested in trying Demi for spot correction. It is really effective for under eyes, and it leaves undetectable coverage because it is wax-based. Yes, wax-based. Some people frown on that, but that's actually a perfectly fine ingredient that is inclusive on your skin, and it does not clog your pores. It lays on top of the skin, which is why it ends up looking supple like skin, because it moves with your skin. Okay, so I'm using my spot brush, and I am going to see if I could, let's see if yellow works today. Again, I could help you with all of that in terms of what color it is that you need for your specific skin tone. And then that's all you do. And it seems counterintuitive. Like you're like, okay, well, how is that going to stay? Well, as long as I'm not like excessively rubbing my face, just like with any makeup, it stays put. You can use a dab of powder if you'd like. I generally don't tend to because I tend to be a little bit more on the dry side with my skin. Even in the summertime. I would say in the summer, my skin is more normal. And there are really dry spots like in the winter. So I usually don't have to do any powdering anywhere. But my oily skin friends, they could definitely use this makeup. They just do different primers and they do different techniques like powdering and all of that stuff, and they still end up looking very supple because this is cream-based makeup and it moves with your skin. So it will not dry out and become crepey, and yeah, I don't like it. Okay, so you can see like this is already kept at bay a lot, and then in real life, it doesn't look like a cakey mess. Okay, that's better. And let me see what happens, because sometimes on the blush line, it could be kind of hard to accomplish, because this sounds very weird to people to do your color correction after you put your color cosmetics, but that is how Demi works. And I will say this is still like a work in progress for me to get this right, but if you have the right color and just touch color to color, you could have any discoloration disappear. And I think I achieved that with this. So I had that glowing red spot there, and now it's gone. And it just looks like I have a little bit of highlight up here. And then this one, let's see if this helps. This is kind of hard to see because it's off to the side here, but yeah. And like I said, I will help you with this. Depending on your discoloration, I'll be able to let you know what color it is that you would need in order to combat the discoloration that you have, whether it's melasma, even sunspots. Demi even works on that. So yeah, that looks like 1,000 times better than what I had before. Good Lord, did you see that? They were like two beacons. Oh, I love this stuff. So Demi, I have been using more sparingly because of my skincare, or my under eyes, because I was using Demi a lot on my under eyes before my skincare products that have dramatically just really did a number on my under eyes. Incredible. So now I use it for situations like this, and it is flawless. I absolutely love it. And look at that fig. So, so, so pretty. Okay, last thing. Let's see if I could do this without disturbing the Demi that I have underneath. I'm not going to be rubbing excessively. Again, like I said, you could powder if you want, and that would give you a little bit more staying power. But in the collection, because you could get fig by itself, and just buy the tin by itself, or you could get this whole collection. You'll get the quad palette and the Illuminator, which I love. This Illuminator is called Angel, and Angel is kind of a little bit on the pinky side, but you put it on so sheer, because on the swatch, it looks like very pink. Sometimes I use it as a blush topper when I put it on a little bit more forcefully, a little bit heavier. So there it is. That's super pretty. And then let's see if I do that here. Got to be very careful because I don't want to take off what I just did. There. And it depends on where you want to put it. Some people don't want to put it too close to their eyes, like if they have like more accentuated crow's feet. So you could go down a little bit lower and just put it like by your blush line. There. I added a little bit more fig, and I tried to really take care to not disturb the Demi, and it worked. And then here I could actually blend a little bit more because I don't have any Demi on here at all. But look at that shade. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my God. This is going to be my jam. It is going to be my jam in the fall for sure, and in the winter, because it just gives you that kind of flushed, like coming in from the cold kind of cheek. Aside from this one, I see this one here too. Oh God. So hopefully with the new Polish Moisturizer that is back in stock, finally, it's not new, but it's back in stock. This has been keeping my acne at bay. I just filmed a couple of things about this too. This is Polish. Definitely contact me if you have adult acne and are suffering from it, because I could definitely help you with hooking you up with this moisturizer. And it has really changed the game for me at keeping these things at bay most of the time. But for right now, color correction. So this guy right here, because I just noticed it's like a little bit more on the side. So I'm going to do the same exact thing with the Demi. Let's see if I could even see what I'm doing. Usually, you don't need that much. It's kind of hard for me to do this on camera in order for you to see it. But you literally just touch color to color. You can't do anything about the bump, so you're still going to have that like 3D bump, but at least that redness is really kept at bay, and especially from afar, it's just like a lot more flawless looking, so thankfully. And the nature of the ingredients, you don't have to worry about it because it will not clog pores, because this kind of ingredient actually stays on the surface of the skin, and yeah, it doesn't penetrate into the pores. It actually even helps your skin to repair because it's more like a salve, and it'll help the pimple get even better because it will actually be able to heal. Okay, last thing I wanted to show you about Fig is, if you see in here, I also have another lip and cheek, and this is Summer Love. Now, the thing that I like, this is how I had it in this palette, but I switched it with the Angel Illuminator just so you could see the actual collection. But this week, I actually had Summer Love right next to Fig, and I had this in my purse, and I was using it as like a tinted lip balm, like a Your Lips But Better type of a tinted lip balm, like a blotted lip look, which is my favorite. Of course, you could do a full-on lip situation if you wanted to with a lip brush or what have you, but I really tend to like more of a muted look, so this is what I have been doing. So I am going to go over here into my other quad, and this is Summer Love. Now, Summer Love is a gloss formula lip and cheek from Seint, and it is a staple product. Again, I'm hoping the same thing will happen with Fig, but look, this is not my color. Like, not at all, but I love the slip of it and the formula, the gloss. It literally feels like a lip balm. So what I've been doing is, because you can mix these lip and cheeks and you could come up with your own signature colors. And here is the new Fig, and I'm just going to do a couple of taps because it's very, very pigmented. Now I still have some Summer Love on my other finger, and I go back and forth until I reach my desired shade. There. So it's more of a muted lip. Feels like a balm because Summer Love is a gloss and Fig is a semi-gloss. It is a wonderful slip, kind of nourishing feel on the lips. Oh, this is going to be amazing for fall and winter. A little bit more Fig. Let's see. Just so you could kind of get more of a sense. There. Oh, so cute. And I could definitely go a little bit more defined if I wanted to. I could add a lip liner. I could do that with any one of the contours or even just an actual lip liner. But I love this set and these palettes. I am so happy that they're back. All right, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. My current subscribers, thank you again for tuning in and watching my video. Anybody that is new here, welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out, of course. Any questions that you have, you could either contact me or just leave it in the comments, and I will answer questions in the comments too. I hope you guys have been having a great summer. I will see you soon.